How's it going, guys? Just not feeling that well. Feeling a little sick. I know a lot of people are on here as well. And I wasn't gonna do a video, but just read my comics and I got no one to talk to. So hope you guys don't mind. I like to talk to you about the books I picked up. Picked up a lot of books. So, yeah. I'm gonna go through first the stuff that I just picked up because of the covers. I went to the comic book store with my son. He wanted to buy this. Avenger Babies versus X Babies. And I'm not gonna read it. I just had a sudden urge to put this baby over my lap and give it a burp. I don't know. Babies. Whatever. I picked up the Spawn covers, the homages that Tom McFarlane does. This is like a Dark Knight. I'm not sorry about the glare, by the way. I picked up Grimm Fairy Tales 2012 Halloween special. I don't read Grimm Fairy Tales, but I flipped through it and it looks pretty damn cool. Oh, you're making me stretch, man. Don't make me work. A lot of books, yeah. That says it all, right? Avengers vs. X-Men, Consequences #3. I'm going to tell you guys why I picked up this book. I'm only picking up this book for 3 reasons. For 3 reasons. And that's, number 1, I want to see Cyclops die. Number 2, I want to see him get his ass kicked. And reason number 3, I want Cyclops to share a cell with some big black juicy guy that wears an apron that basically just points at him, kind of like, you know, bum rushed. That's all. That's the only reason why I'm reading this. And I read through it really quick, and I don't think none of those things are gonna happen. It looks like the douchebag of the century is gonna get away with it and escape from jail. Okay, picked up a lot of number 1s. I can go through number 1s later. First, I'm going to go through the books that are actually on my pull list. And this is Amazing Spider-Man number 696. This is my cover of the week, I think. Or pick of the week. I was excited for this issue. It's the Battle of the Hobgoblins. The old versus new. You know why I really like this book? Because guess what? Humberto Ramos is MIA. Thank goodness. I could actually flip through the pages here and not get scared away by that garbage that he does, that art. I can't stand it. I don't care. Whoever has a heart on for that guy, I don't. But Giuseppe Camuncoli, I don't know. How do you say your name? Lou. I don't know. Good job here, buddy. I know you're not going to stick around because I've already seen the previews ahead, and that guy's going to come back. But this was it was pretty good. You know, it read better than most Spider-Mans that I've been reading. So it's basically it kicks off right where the last issue ended with Peter Parker who was just kidnapped by the new Goblin and takes him to Kingpin's hideout. And so basically the new Goblin's like telling Kingpin, "Hey man, I got something for you better than Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man's best friend. Check it out." So I'm gonna get to something later about Peter Parker's identity, Spider-Man's identity being Peter Parker. There's something about this issue that kind of bothered me. But anyways, so Peter Parker's all discombobulated. He's got these massive headaches because of that spider sense scrambler thing that's been messing him up. You know, I don't know what's wrong with the guy. Just take an Advil. You know, it's that simple. But you know, it's drama. It's comics. It's you know, you gotta have that shit in there, right? Or else we wouldn't be reading this stuff. Okay, so New Goblin is with Kingpin. Then Kingsley has this vendetta towards the New Goblin. They make this terrorist-style video, you know, saying, "Hey, come and collect your ransom. We want the briefcase. Blah blah blah. We have Peter Parker here." And this guy Modell comes by with this briefcase with the Goblin key in it, so he can get Peter Parker out of, you know, Kingpin's grasp. And even Kingpin questions him. It's like, dude. Because the guy is like, "Oh, what are you doing here?" He's like, "Oh, Spider-Man sent me. He's watching, though. You know, he's watching. He sent me to bring in this suitcase." And even Kingpin's like, "Oh, Spider-Man, that's not Spider-Man's style. He wouldn't put an innocent civilian in harm's way." So, again, you know what? I've talked about it twice. It's kind of like insulting how, buddy, it's right in your face. It's like, duh, this is Peter Parker. But it was kind of written so juvenile in that way, where it's like that guy Modell, when he was at the lab, he got this access card, broke the code, and saw these, you know, Spider-Man paraphernalia everywhere, his like web shooters and stuff, and it's like he's like, oh, you know, like nobody clues in. I know I'm looking too much into it. I know I shouldn't. I'm not gonna be harsh on this book. I love Spider-Man. And, you know, I'm going to stop there because I'm actually kind of interested what happens next. Only because of a panel that showed kind of like an octopus contraption coming out of the water. So, thumbs up for the art. Still at a easy, slow pace, you know. We don't want to go from first gear to fourth, you know what I mean? So, I'm pretty cool with it. Okay, revival number 4. I know there's 2 guys on here that really like this book and are picking it up as well. So I'm not going to spoil it. Oddfellow's Thoughts, Travis. I'm not going to spoil this for you because I really want you to check this one out. This is really fun. This one's really good. I know last time I mentioned about the questions, and you know, you like a lot of questions, and I'm not saying that I don't. I like questions as well. But for a book that's in the 4th issue that has a cast so diverse and actually so big, I think questions are normal. There's too many people in this story to talk about. So my questions come out naturally. But one thing they did in this book, which is really cool, is the reporters that were questioning Dana. Yeah, Dana. You know what? I can't tell the difference between Dana and Martha. They look exactly the same. Yeah, like, you know, they're questioning the Dana, the forensics, the police, whatever. The reporters are basically asking the questions that I've been asking. So I'm not going to spoil too much, my friend, but it's developing. No finish line in sight. This book is gonna, man, I think that it will carry on over 6 issues before we actually get some concrete evidence of what's going on. It looks like there's a new reviver in the works. I'll give you that hint. So that's pretty cool. Excuse me. Now off to the number 1s. I picked up Talon number 1. My last review, I think, when I reviewed issue 0, I came across a little harsh and callous about it. That's not the case. I said it was good. It was a solid issue. It was just too much. It was just too much owl for me at the time. You know, like I said, I haven't digested my owl yet. It was just overwhelming. But that issue 0 could have been a 1. This one, again, reads like a solid 1. The one kudos about this book I'm going to give to James Tynion, the 4th, is that you do not have to read Night of the Owls to jump on this book. If you did not read Batman, and if you're that fucking retarded and you don't read Batman, you can jump on this talent, and it's a perfect book to jump on without reading some backstories of Night of the Owls. That's what really impressed me with this #1 issue. Other than that, I'm excited for the future. I like to see. I can't wait for tie-ins and crossovers with Batman. I can see Nightwing being a very good partnering up with Nightwing. That'll be interesting to see. So in this issue, he's carrying on his vendetta, found a new friend, kind of reminds me of like a Whistler in if you guys watch the Blade movies, because Whistler's not a character in the comic, only in the movies. It's like he comes across a character like that who shares the same hates and has that vendetta towards the Court of Owls. So it just, that they meet, and basically he's getting ready to take on the Court of Owls. So I kind of want this Court of Owls. I know I just can't wait for this character to develop more and encounter, let's say, Batman's rogues. How would he face off against Joker, Riddler, Penguin, Black Mask, stuff like that. That's what I'm excited for. Maybe that's why I'm only picking this up. But it had lots of potential, solid first issue. You don't have to read any other Batman books, just pick this up. Okay, I picked up the #1s, another one #1s, Wolverine Max. Okay, I love Wolverine in a Max issue because it's violence. Wolverine and violence is #1 for me. I'm not into the Wolverine who stands up at eulogies for Charles Xavier for the 6th time and talks, stuff like that. I like him in violence. Not much to say about this book. Came across a little flat. I don't know. There's two artists for this book. I'm not going to bother checking on it. But man, there's one artist in here, I swear to God. That guy, my son who's in kindergarten, draws better than this piece of shit. Horrible flashbacks. It's the usual, it's Wolverine basically has amnesia, blah blah blah, and man, and it goes, and the flashbacks are so obvious because the drawing is just horrible, man. It's shit. It's garbage. Am I gonna pick up #2? Oh, yes, I will. Just because I'm not gonna throw this book under the bus at #1, but I'll pick up #2 just so I can come back on here and do another video and rip this fucking artist apart, because he's disgusting. But the main storyline, the art's pretty good. But the flashback, man, guys, please, just buy this book. $3.99 now, don't buy it. But I was gonna say, just flick through it and just look at that nasty troll of an art. Punisher Warzone. This was fun. It's Punisher, it's Rucka. What else can I say? Fantastic, man. Spider-Man in this book Spider-Man has a really big presence in this book. Comes across as a massive bitch. He comes across like a massive whiny pussy fucking little mad bitch. So I guess cops are after Punisher for being a cop killer. Spider-Man is hot on Punisher's trail. Punisher outwits him with some bombs and stuff like that. Spider-Man goes to the Avengers, rats him out, calls a meeting and says, well, this Punisher, we got to get him, this and that, and just being a bitch, such a whiner, comes across like a little punk. And the Avengers agree. Of course, Captain America had the last say, had to agree with Spider-Man. And there was a nice little twist at the end. I love Wolverine-Punisher relationship. I just loved how Wolverine went to meet Punisher, knew where the Punisher is hiding out because no one knows where he is, and basically gave him a heads up. It's like, hey man, I got your back. Just this is what they're doing, and doesn't really believe the accusations that are against the Punisher. So Wolverine, Punisher, 2 thumbs up. I like Wolverine in this book better than in that book. So did I burn through my books already? Good. Thank God, because I didn't want to talk too much. So that's it, guys, for this week's haul. I'm not feeling too good. I'm wearing my glasses, not because I'm trying to be cool. I know I am cool. It's just my eyes are really red, swollen, and puffy. Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for all your support. Loki Goblin, thanks for the mentions. Greco Fabulous, thanks so much for everything. Sofa King Matt, also my new subscribers. Mixer Fix It, Smash, Ben, you're my boy. Mongo Stomptime 07, Poet Skinny, Damien Sleepy Reader 666, Travis Oddfellows Thoughts, Captain Cummings, and for Scott Bromstar, get well soon, buddy, because I'm dying to do a comic book haul with you. Rob Downey, I never forget you. See you later. Bye.